This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I am playing World of Tanks. The tank that I will be playing today is the American T32. This is a Tier 8 tank. It's a heavy tank. And it's got the gun with the higher penetration as opposed to the one that does the more damage. My crew has 3 skills each. And let's get into battle. I'm going to be using premium rounds. Usually with premium rounds I either break even or have a small loss, and I would say that the premium rounds are not that effective. It's not like I go in with premium rounds and kill everybody. That doesn't happen. There is a slight advantage. They are definitely better, but they're no miracle. And I need to hook up my earphones. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 enemy heavy tanks. I'm going to head to the west and look for tanks to kill.
Time to roll out.
I hit the R button twice to automate the throttle. I'm just going to steer my way to where I'm going. I am trying to complete a mission to kill 2 enemy heavy tanks. I'm midway up on my rankings for my team, which means it's going to be a little bit more difficult. The heavy tanks tend to go in this direction on the west side or on the east side. The west side is good if you have a fast tank and you like to flank people. The other side is probably good if you have good frontal armor. The lighter tanks tend to go right into the center of the abbey to see if they can get some spotting points. So we've gone pretty deep, going as fast as I can. We've got a light tank that's pretty far up. I'm taking the lower route, and I don't stop. I just keep on going until I see the enemy. The last thing you want to do is stop and wait for the enemy and nobody comes. So I wish I had taken the other side. There's a lot of heavy tanks I wanted to go after. I am at the front on the lower path. If they didn't come this way, we're going to roll right into their base. And that's why you don't stop. You just keep on going. He's a powerful tank.
We didn't even scratch them.
And I don't want him to shoot at me. I think I hit an ally. I'm going to keep on moving.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I'm going to tilt my tank and move it backwards to get into a little bit better cover.
That one bounced.
I've got a good spot right here. Come on.
Enemy is hit.
Got him. Got to reposition.
Penetration.
Hopefully I'll nail him.
Enemy armor is
Oh,
hit.
I didn't kill him.
Enemy fuel tank is hit.
Come on. Why'd everybody stop? Got him.
Vehicle destroyed.
Now, if I get a second one, then I'll complete my mission. This is going to be very difficult because the other tanks are way on the other side of the map. So I'm going to have to do a lot of running after them. But that's teamwork. I mean, that's the way you want the game to work. You want to have your guys rush forward, overwhelm the enemy. Those are winning teams. Losing teams are the ones that sit back in fear. I want to complete my mission, so I'm going to try and sneak up behind those tanks. I know it's going to be really difficult. But I can hit them from far away. There's a few ways to do it. I'm going to use the cover of the cliff to my right so that the T-28 prototype, if he were alone up there, he wouldn't be able to get me very easily. So I'm going to head for that east side, and there's a way I can shoot those tanks without having to catch up to where they are. Basically, I'm going to be shooting along the water if I can get there. And I hope nobody gets in front of me. Obviously, if there are faster tanks, I want to complete this mission, and it looks like they are fast. Gotta hit the gas. So they're directly in front of us, but I can't see them. Which is sad. I wish they were in range right here. Looks like the medium tank has spotted them. Gotta fire, gotta fire.
Permission to engage.
Gotta hit whatever I can hit.
Target released. Enemy armor is destroyed.
So I believe I have destroyed 2 heavy tanks and completed my mission.
We didn't even scratch them.
Finally. Had tried like 10 times. Okay, one more shot on Mr. T32. There's one more tank to go after. He's a pretty powerful tank, but I think we're going to handle it. He might run for the water, do like a suicide type thing. Let's see what happens. Looks like nobody's able to do any damage here.
Ready to fire. We didn't even scratch
So basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and block him. I guess it didn't work. The idea was I wanted to get around to the right side of him to prevent him from turning. This Type 59, I'm sorry, the Type 59 is on the right, and I was going to try and get on the left so that he couldn't turn, and basically everybody would be able to shoot at him. I had a game once where the guy was next to a building, and 3 of us, one from one side, one from the other, and one on the other, and we just had this guy locked in. Okay, so that IS-6 pulled in. How did he kill him? Oh, he must have turned his gun or something. How did he kill that IS-6? Somehow he did it. I have no idea how he did that. Maybe I misunderstood what I was seeing, but it looked like he shouldn't have been able to do that. Okay. So I finished that mission. I'm going to move on to the next mission, which is participate in a successful capture of the enemy base and cause 1,000 hit points of damage with a heavy tank. And that is the American T-32.